guys, grandson and I, and your brother Will, took a little travel. All of us, DOJ, Fish Wildlife Service, all the government offices that represented there. I felt embarrassed. I thought there should have been more attractive. I don't think they got the word out like they should. But yet, we had to look at what we had. So I'm real proud of my grandson, what he's doing. And I wish that my son Greg would get more involved and take something to commit. But it's just my perspective. I was at public meetings and one opportunity. A lot of guys down there found out that this is really happening. Maybe they thought it was a hearsay or whatever, but now they know it's a fact. And one gentleman really upset me. I think he was from the Department of Justice. He was official honest, I don't know where he was, but he really upset me. Oh yeah, we went in there, we just found legal credit, put them in trash bags, tied them up. Boy, that's really disrespectful. Yeah. A lot of the sting operations. Kind of more bragging to us. Anyway, my feelings. So we should have more meetings like this, maybe in Oneida, up in Flambeau, or maybe get in touch with Brent Felix and the Tribal Council, ask to do a presentation there. Just to get information out. And whatever. I want to thank Mike for being here. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for going down there with the grandson. And what you have learned, what they've done so far. What they want to do is an ordinance act of the nation. It should have been done last year, like at a general council on Sunday. Got it up and they said, oh, I can't do that. I don't know now. It's really important. So I think we need to do that. Maybe we should bring it up for all the area meetings. That's one of the issues, that they should bring up other area meetings. Not just here, but all the other districts. Yeah. Maybe they should bring it up there to their constituents. But their talks are long. I just want to say this much. Thanks to all for being here. Thank you for your interest and trying to help us in what we're trying to do. It's not only for ourselves, it's for our future generations. Yeah. I have children and grandchildren here. I have great-grandchildren. Even further. And this will be here for them. And my granddaughter is asking about getting eagle feather. And I told her that she has to wait until she becomes of age, so she's a woman. And what I was told, and I got funny, and when you're at a time in your life when you know how you are, what you're going to do, how you're going to be, then you can get eagle feather. I told her that. Well, she knows that the age comes. We're going to do that for her. So hopefully this law will be in place by then. And I encourage Mike, Heidi, and Department of Justice to help us. You get an idea of what we're all saying here? so he can go on with his work. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Grandma, for your words. I gotta continue on real quick here. I know we're coming up on the area meeting for this evening as well. One of the things that that also came about during this time, talking about eagle feathers, non-eagle feathers as well. So the information there that was given out is just the tip of the iceberg of what actually exists out there in regards to the eagle feathers. To get a better understanding of the finer technicalities of the issue, it's pretty complex once you start delving in deeper. And these are some of the things that we've been talking about up till now. What exactly is considered legal? What's the process? Where you can go for those eagle feather and non-eagle feather applications, they're also there as well. So a lot of these exist on the internet, of course. We've also, like Graham Hope was talking about, we were told not to meet with people within our region, and from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. And here, come to find out, we have a Midwest, right in our area here, liaison, specifically for Native American tribes. I said, now that doesn't make any sense, because we said, well, we should start having regional meetings so that the people that can all be afforded an opportunity to make these meetings, not just have them in Washington, D.C. And they said they suggested that they change policy from the top down. So they suggested that we not meet with anyone within our region. And that didn't sound right to me. For the people that are here within our region, and these are some of the ones that are coming and doing these undercover operations, that we should establish some type of relationship with them. So before flying out to Santa Fe for the Indian Law Conference, I had a meeting with a gentleman by the name of Tim Petronsky. He's the liaison, the Midwest liaison in the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service to the tribes in our area. 35 tribes we have in our region. Yeah. That could be seen on fws.org. A lot of interesting information there. And during the midst of that meeting, they gave me some really good information. And one of the things was, when we started talking about permits and that, he said, here's an interesting tidbit of information for you. He says, out of all the 35 tribes in the Midwest region, Ho-Chunk Nation has the most applications for eagle feathers. Yeah. Followed by Traverse Band of Michigan. But I'm still contemplating on how to use that yet. But apparently somewhere along the way we abide by the law. One of the things that they also stated is that the possibility of having an eagle aviary in the Midwest region is definitely a possibility in the near future, where when injured eagles, when they go to the different places that take care of them, they said that way, when those eagles, when they're being tended to, and they drop those feathers there, it's a possibility that it could be set up so that the permits come from the regional U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and be able to accompany those, so that way they stay within our own region. That would be a big plus for us, as opposed to waiting for the 4 or 5 years when you put in an application to the Eagle Feather Repository to keep them here. So that was something that they stated that could be a possibility here in the near future. I says, well, put us on the list. I know, because once we came back from that meeting that Graham Hope and President Cleveland and myself attended in D.C., one of the things that he did was to have the Heritage Preservation start looking at the possibility of having either an aviary or a repository for ho-chunk, whether it be eagle or non-eagle feather. And then looking at the different requirements that are needed for buildings to be able to house these different types of birds. I'm sure the requirements are different, eagle as opposed to non-eagle, but we're all looking at those as options, and it would be something really good for us to get into, I believe. But there isn't anything, any official action in regards to making one right now. I know there's a tribe in Michigan that's actually looking at a non-eagle feather one right now, and they've been working with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service in the region to start working on that. So, also, one of the other things that we had talked about was a determination of who has authority. When we start looking at these different rules, whatever it is that's in black and white, some of them say for religious purposes, other ones say for culture. Some of them are culture and religion. And the question that I asked these individuals that were at that meeting was, I said, if you within your region make a determination as far as religion and culture, I said, how do you define that for us? What's religion and culture? Well, if it's powwows, it's culture. I said, now keep that in mind. I said, because you can go farther south here, I said, and they have dances down there that look exactly like how we do powwows up here, but they consider that their way of life. So where is it that you're obtaining that authority to be able to make that determination on however it is that we use those feathers as being cultural or religious? Because by that definition, it's going to tell exactly what laws they're going by. Because it doesn't state religion and culture equally through all of them. Some of them state for religious reasons. Some of them state for religious and culture. My attempt is to get them on a catch-22 here to see. And of course they passed on it right there. Well, actually we don't hold that jurisdiction here anywhere within our offices. That's made by the federal. So there's a number of things that are going on today in regards to that. But one of the winningest things, I want to turn it over to my brother, Wilgus case. Are you up on that? Wilgus one? You want to state some pointer technicalities of that real quick?
Sure.
Wilgus?
Thank you. My name is Mike Murphy. I'm the attorney for the registration. This case warrants a federal court case. A non-Indian who had in his possession something like 200 or so feathers. He had been adopted, he said, into when the pipe cut, and was practicing their religion. So,
That's 6%.